It's time for the Manhattan Pizza postgame show on the Gameday Broadcast Network. Manhattan Pizza, serving the best dang pizza in town. Now let's rejoin the broadcast team on the Gameday Broadcast Network.
And we welcome you back here. Andy Hayes alongside George Khalsa. Our final score today, the Oakton Cougars 4, the Robinson Rams 2. That's how this one ended. So Robinson will wait around for the Northern Region playoffs to start. Oakton, they've got a date with Chantilly on Monday night, Mr. Khalsa. And that will be where they decide the Concorde District Championship. So lots of exciting baseball still ahead for both Chantilly and Oakton, but everybody else are on hold here. All right, let's talk about what the difference was here in this one as we go back to the first inning. The Oakton Cougars, Robinson Rams got started. R.J. Gaines today, the pitcher for Oakton. Was he awesome or what?
6 2/3 innings, 2 runs, 8 hits, 2 strikeouts, but here's the key, Andy, 0 walks.
Robinson, they put a little pressure on him at times, but R.J. was unflappable. I mean, he was cool, calm, and collected the entire day and really did not get himself into any sort of jam that he couldn't get out of. And Oakton played like that the rest of the way. I tell you, defensively, behind him in this game, they were awesome.
Yes, they were.
Made some great plays. Here's Joey Bartosik. He led the offensive onslaught for Oakton off with a triple down the right field line. He would later score the first run of this game. Bartosik with the good wheels. We've seen him for a couple of years showcase that. He was on display again tonight. Brian Burns, well, he had a big night, just to say that. Maybe a little understatement.
Yeah, home run, but we'll get to that.
We'll talk about that. Here's the sac fly. This one out to left field. That would score Bartosik, and Oakton led 1-0 here in this game.
That was Kyle Berger.
Berger with the sac fly. On to the second inning. Again, Gaines starting to heat up a little bit with the strikeout there. Then the 2-1 pitch. This one driven into right field for the Rams. That one by Caden Darrow. I thought Caden Darrow showed up tonight. He played strong not only at the plate but also out on the hill.
Well, this was a big play.
This was a great play. The play at the plate just in time they get him. That kept the run from tying the ball game. So Oakton goes back into the dugout. They come back, and here's Joe Rizzo doing his thing tonight. Couple doubles. This one out to the left center field gap. That was big. Rizzo hit it strong. He's a freshman, right? He's a freshman.
Yeah, I had to look twice because he's got a powerful swing. The ball really jumps off his bat. It's a perfect bunt hit.
Swinging bunt. That one safe down at first base for Mitchell Carroll. Here's what Oakton does best, George. They terrorize you on the base paths. As soon as you're on first base, they're going to second. Going to second, they're going third. That's how that works. Here's a great catch out in center field. This one was from center fielder Adam Sisk.
Yeah.
One-handed catch, but that did score another run for the Cougars. They led it 2-0 here, then 3-0 before Brian Burns came to the plate and knocked one out in left field. Again, Oakton just a menace on the base paths here today. That's how they play.
And then Robinson started imitating Oakton in the later innings with their 2-run.
Gaines again throwing ground balls. Look at this nice play by Rizzo. This was a infield single there by Jumper. He got down the line. Tyler Jumper tonight raised his hand and said, better watch me over the next few years. Just a freshman for Robinson. As the ground ball gets through out to left field. Nice hit there for the Robinson Rams. That was Adam Sisk. Rams threatened here in this inning, but Gaines was able to get out of it, George. How'd he do it all night long? Well, there you go. Double play ball. That was
and
key.
Look out. That was a heck of a nice double play.
Here's Burns.
Long, deep, gone.
2-0 pitch. He lifts it out to left, and that one was gone right when it hit the bat. So Brian Burns with the big home run. He's our player of the game tonight, I think. You got to give it to him. The way he played out in the field.
Yeah, well, we're going to see him show up later on, a few plays from now.
Tremendous play out in right field today. We'll show you that here in a few moments. Here's Lopez. A little nubber down the third baseline. You know, just watching these highlights, you realize real fast that everything bounced Oakton's way tonight.
Yeah. Oakton beat a good team, and they played well.
Hard drive out to right center. And again, the Cougars just putting pressure on Robinson all night long. It didn't feel like this game was 4-1 for the most part, did it? I didn't think. I mean, this was a game that it almost felt like it was 10-1 with the way Oakton played. But credit Robinson, they held on.
Yes,
they kept it close.
That's the thing. They took a big lead, but Darrow shut them down for the last 3 innings.
Great play down there by Rizzo. Here's Padula coming up with a base hit. Everybody in the Oakton lineup today, they came to play at the plate. Everybody contributed. That's what great teams do now. You can't get one guy out and feel good about it. Bartosik.
Going to make a real good play.
Good throw by Jumper down to first base. Go to the 5th inning here, and Robinson, this is where they're able to put a little pressure on Oakton and maybe start to make this game a little bit less of a confident thing for the Cougars. Good
Tyler
base
Jumper
hit
hits
there.
a single.
Jumper, then Beck throws a little ground ball over to Carroll. They call him safe, although after further review, looked like he might have been out. Jumper on the heads-up play comes around from second all the way home on the ground ball. That makes it 4-1. Gaines able to get out of the inning, though, and in the 6th, Robinson. Watch this play right here. Brian Burns lay it out. Ooh, play of the day right there. And Burns keeps Oakton up 4-1. And the Cougars would go on to win it 4-2. That's how this one unfolded. George, I'll give you the final word. Oakton and Chantilly on Monday night. Your thoughts on that game quickly.
Well, that's going to be a great game, and Chantilly has shown that they can beat a great team. They did it today with Centerville. They're going to have to do it again in beating Oakton. And the team that Oakton beat, Robinson, out of this district tournament, boy, did they play a good game. I don't know how they lost 11 games this year. They were solid, and they've got a young team. They're going to be very good in the coming couple of years.
That'll do it for us here at Westfield High School. Our final score, Oakton 4-2. I want to thank our production team, Malene Shane, Michael Saltis, Ali Barubi, and Alexia Cadle. And Fred Ingham taking photos here for us. For George Khalsa, I'm Andy Hayes saying so long. We'll see you next time here on the Game Day Broadcast Network.
I was just really sitting on a fastball. It was 2-0. I got ahead in the count. I was just sitting on a fastball, and I got one, and just dropped the head on it, and happened to go out. It's huge. It's huge. The district championship is something we were going for every year, obviously. And I was a little afraid that we would overlook this game against Robinson. They were kind of at the bottom of the district. But I think we came out and we played really well today, and I was happy. I think this team we're really balanced throughout the order. I mean, from 1 to 9, we can really hit. I mean, we get production out of every spot. And we got a lot of left-handed hitters, keeps the pitchers off balance, and we're really coming together here late in the season.
It was a good win. Came out, we knew we had to play solid defense, had to get the offense going, and that's exactly what we did. And it was an outstanding win. Got to keep a fast pace, fast tempo. We can get ground balls. Quicker we get in, faster we can get our batters up and score some runs. Oh, it was great. Bernsey had the home run. Padula almost came clutch with one, but all around we had a good offensive day, and it turned out real well for us. Our team is never giving up. They don't give up. They don't quit. They fight till the end. Even when we're down, it's never giving up. We expect a solid game. Nothing less. We know we can't come out and take it easy. We got to come out and get to it.
Yeah, no, anytime you get to play for a championship, it's special. And so, I know we're real excited, but I know we've got a tough team ahead of us. So we're going to try to take it easy and really get back after it tomorrow, really focus on Chantilly. Yeah, RJ, he was absolutely outstanding tonight. I mean, he kept a great pace to the game. Just kind of got on the mound, got the sign, and threw the pitch, and I think that kept our defense in the game. The big thing is he just pitched to contact. He put the ball in play and used our defense, and it's a good mix. He's a special player, Brian. He's been big for us for 3 years. Remember a couple of years, even his freshman year, he came up and got a big hit for us in a pinch hit situation. But I mean, he's been doing that for a couple of years now. I mean, that was the thing with that catch was that's why we kept him out in right field, because he's so good out there. It was hard, I wanted to move him around, but we had some other guys that could play well. He was so good out there, so we just kept him there. But Brian's a special player. He does a great job for us. They're a pretty tight bunch. I mean, this is probably one of the tighter groups I've coached, and they fight for each other, and they're not sensitive in the fact that they push each other and they accept that, and so they push each other to be good. So hopefully we'll be, hopefully they can keep it rolling.